everyone. Today we'll introduce you our Arduino final project, which is a seasonal alarm clock. So our idea is about some people, they have some seasonal affective disease like disorder, so they want to have a longer sunshine in the daytime so that they can like release the stress. You know, some people in the North European, they have like really short time of sunshine. So our idea is based on that to help people build a seasonal alarm clock. And this is our device. Here you can see there are four different seven segments display, and each of them have 8 LEDs, and we grounded the dot one, so there will be 7 for showing you the number, and 4 of them like they combine together to show you the time. Like the first 2 are hours and the second 2 are minutes. For example, right now it's 13:59, which is 1:59 p.m. Then this one will show you 13 and then 59. And then the rest of them, you can see a lot of like wires. And here are some resistors. Resistors, if you change the resistance, so we have the 330 ohms. If you change it to be a smaller resistance, then you can see a lighter, like a brighter LEDs, because you know the currents will be more on the LED. And this 4 little half like cylinder, black cylinder would be the transistors, and these 4 are also resistors. And here you can see a switch. So our idea is when there's light on the photoresistor here, then it will trigger to the this one, the black disc. The buzzer will sound, function as an alarm clock, and if you want to stop it, you can just hold it to the left. Okay, so if you want to use it, then you will leave it to the right. And this one, the right rectangle you see here is the 7-segment driver to drive the 7 segments to show you the time display. And also we use the 7-segment driver because we want to reduce the number of pins for the Arduino. And as you can see, there are many wires. Firstly, we have a problem that there are not enough pins for the digital input. And then we find out, okay, if we use this driver, then we can solve this problem. So we just tried it again and again and perseverance. And yeah, that's it. So after later on, team will show you like how this works. And also there's a point that if you want to set up a maximum and minimum time for your time display, for example, I want to wake up between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. means that I want to wake up like no later than 9 a.m. so I can go to work. But also like I want to wake up like after 7 because I want to get enough sleep. So it depends on personal habit. So this one you can address this problem by changing the code. So we leave this idea in our menu, like we wrote a menu for this device. So we leave this thing to the users to figure out, to change the time, like fit their schedule. And yeah, so right now team will show you more about it.
Yeah, so basically most of the resistors here, they're just preventing damage to the components. There are ones that serves different. So this resistor, which is in serial with the photoresistor, you guys know how photoresistor works. Its resistance gonna change if the light intensity is, shining on it is different. So that there is a wire between those 2 resistors where if one of those resistance is changing, the voltage drop gonna change. So it detects the voltage change, and that is sending back to the Arduino as analog information, so it knows the light. Yeah, and so Jamie says the driver reduce pins. Yeah, so the driver here is just like how binary works. If it's 0001, it's 1, 0010 is 2. So yeah, and 1 for the driver is like only 2 LED on the right side, and 2 is like, I don't know how to write. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's how the driver works. So it reduced from 7 pin to 4 pin, and the transistors are acting like multiplexing, while you can see those bunch of wires. So there's only one driver here, so the information is to send every single 7 segment every single time, but you know how those 7 segments receiving or those information or not is controlled by those transistors. So yeah, yeah, just take a look at those 7 segments. It's
Yeah.
the
It's really big.
maybe might not see that. So
Yeah, so we change it to a fast speed. So
yeah, it's the time is going pretty fast now. Maybe
I'll
like
turn off the overhead lights so people
one-
can see the
Yeah.
lights.
1 minute per hour. I don't know. So yeah, it's 1 p.m. now, and our setting
Yeah.
for the code now is like it's gonna buzzer if there's
2
like
p.m. now.
from 5 to 10. I'm gonna pull up an LED.
Can you turn it around so the clock is facing us? Will the
Yeah.
code let you do that? Okay.
Yes.
So it's the alarm is turned off now. I'm gonna turn it on. It's still not because it's not in that. No, it's not the time, so it's not.
So we
gonna-
set up 5, right? 5 to 10.
5
So
to
you have
10.
to wait until this one becomes 05, and they will start to alarm.
And after that, if
Yeah.
there's light, it's gonna alarm. It's gonna be noisy, and we can turn that off, but pull it
Yeah,
out. It's-
that's why we
how it
designed
works.
this button.
Does it have enough light on it though for the alarm to go off?
Now
Mm-hmm.
I have
Oh.
LED.
Oh,
I'm
that's what you're
prepared
gonna do.
for
I
that.
see.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So right now we are waiting
we're
for
just waiting in.
yeah to be 05, and after that it's good. So when the user want to use it, it will put it near to the window and adjust the light intensity.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
analog input. It's like we compare two values in the code. So if
Mhm.
one is larger than the expected value, is gonna turn on the alarm. So yeah, that's something we could change. I mean, user could change for the code.
Mm.
It's
Zero
almost there.
two.
Almost there.
3. Yeah, it's a little slow.
It's on. It's on. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
almost there.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m.
5.
If I turn on this,
Yeah,
and I
that's
can turn it
allowed.
off. Yeah, and I turn it on, and after 10, if there is still light, it's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So that's how those times
Yeah.
works.
So right now, if we
Yeah,
Shine it,
because
it will
if we are
still
going to
sound.
the restroom in the midnight, you don't want it to be alarming.
yeah.
But so will it alarm at 10 even if it's still dark?
No,
No.
Okay.
if
It
both the time is, I mean, it's one condition, and also, yeah, it's not gonna light now.
But so if it's a dark and stormy morning, the alarm never goes off and the person doesn't go to work.
We can have that set. It's not now. It's not considered.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are 2 conditions to satisfy the buzzer to sound.
So
Yeah.
like it'll wake you up after a certain time as soon as there's light.
Yes, that's
Cool.
correct. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's our thing, right? Is everything? Yeah. Good. Thank you for being here and listening.
Of course. So can I ask a question, please?